sherry.
Then you wrought my great mare till she staggered and broke into my house.
Nothing to your housemaid.
Oh, grateful.
Verdi, who was well known and made his career making operas about death, sex, blood and guts, turned his hand in the very end to Falstaff, the first time he ever wrote a comedy. And he based it on a lot of characters that we already know and love. Shakespeare's Merry Wives of Windsor, John Falstaff himself, the fat old knight who's full of pride and self-love. And in the story, John Falstaff and his two drunken cohorts have run out of money, and the old knight is trying to find some way to make some cash. He thinks he can get this from the two Merry Wives of Windsor. Unfortunately, they uncover his ruse, well, unfortunate for him, and they decide to get their comeuppance on him.
If you don't know this, you would know it was by Verdi because there are all the fingerprints of the great Verdi. But he's kind of taken his whole lifetime's experience and gone back a little bit to music of earlier times in a way he didn't always do in some of the other operas, and given us a sparkling, condensed, fun but beautiful work which encapsulates all that goes on in Windsor in this miracle of a day that happens of high humour, tragedy, drama and amusement.
And I will hear you. Sod off now.
As a piece, it's renowned for its comedy, the extraordinary quick-wittedness of the characters there. There's a lot of wordplay in the story, there's a lot of almost farce-like comedy, and it has this fantastic, lifeful energy that you can really get from a man who's writing at the height of his powers when Verdi wrote the piece. As an evening out in the theatre, it should send you out with a smile on your face and a tune on your lips.
Falstaff is a miracle of Verdi's old age. It's a young person's opera written by an aging genius who was able to encapsulate a whole lifetime of experience in the theatre, his love of Shakespeare, and his love of comedy, which he hardly ever did during his life. We know him for his tragedies. There is tragedy in this. There are some of the characters are flawed, to put it mildly, but it is one of the most bubbling, life-enhancing, beautiful works with not a note out of place, succinctly written. And if you're new to opera or you love opera, it won't fail to inspire you and send you away with a smile on your face, a spring in your step.